tumbled aren't dead. The one that's going down in the box like he's been shot by a sniper.
Oh, who will be the person to go down in the box like they've been shot? Interesting. Do you know what? It's really because these players are relatively new. It's really hard to gauge which one of those might do that. I feel harsh really saying anyone without having any evidence to back up who might do that. But for someone who's trying to be a bit sly and win a penalty, I'll give two names because it's hard to for varying reasons. So one player I'll go with is Armando Jr. He's obviously, as I said, our sort of left winger, left-sided fullback. If he can take on a player, he's obviously not going to be the biggest and strongest of fellas, so he will probably be the easiest one to knock off his feet as such. And obviously, he will probably try and be smart with it. But equally, Hepburn Murphy up top is of a similar build, so it could be him if he gets an opportunity in the box. As a second option and slightly left field shout is Scott Malone, who people might think Scott Malone, he's a big strapping 34-year-old no nonsense sort of centre half. He's been playing right wing back for us for the first 4 games of the season, and honestly, I feel like he's the sort of player who he's a streetwise footballer. So if he got a chance to maybe go down in the box and win a sort of tactical foul, I don't think he'd hesitate, to be honest. And he's the sort of I'm not going to swear on your pod, but he's sort of got that sort of housery about him.
That's what we call it, housery.
Yeah, we'll call it housery. He's got the sort of housery about him to maybe try and feign a decision from the referee. So I'll go Armando and Scott Malone as a sort of left field option.
Oh, that's a good question. Do you know what? It's really difficult with our team because we don't normally have many players that go down really easily.
Everybody has. I'm not having that.
Do you know what? We don't. I'm struggling.
Tyrese.
Do you know what?
Tyrese.
Do you know what?
Whoa, damn, gone.
Do you know what? I think if I had to choose a player for us who would go down easily in the box, I will go for, and I love him, and I think he's such a good player, such a big player for us this season, Dan Kemp. And the reason why I'm going to choose Dan Kemp is because of his playing style and he's a smaller player, I feel like any little bump he'd go flying. So I'm going to choose Dan Kemp on the basis that he's quite small. He's not weak, but he's small. And I think any brush should go down. And so I'm going to choose Dan Kemp for us.
I'll watch for him. I'll watch out for him because Dan Kemp. I'll watch for him. I'll get all red all over viewers to watch for him and say
number 10
and to let me know. Number 10 goes down.
Got to have to be Freddie Ladapo, I was going to say, because he can't do anything else. He might as well go down in box. But that won't be interesting because he won't be starting on Saturday anyway. I've got heavy money on that anyway, so it might be him. Or actually, Matty Pearson, like he did in that
like
FA
he
Cup
did,
game
yeah.
the other year.
That's what I was going to say. Be flipping Matty Pearson, repeating it again, straight in front of me, a guy that I like straight in front of me. He flopped down, big strong lad, flopped down like he'd been shot. Anyway, I'm all right now.
Yeah,
right.
We'll go with him. We'll go with one of them two.
Well, we always used to say it's always possible if he gets on the pitch. It's always possible that it's Herbie Kane because he likes to go down with splayed legs, flopping down like
he won't be on the pitch.
Well, hopefully not.
I mean, I don't even have to think about it. It's Ethan Cheslett. And I think it makes me laugh because Stoke, probably similar to Barnsley, it's a bit more like working class, rough and tumble. We like a fiery challenge more than we like people going down. So he very often goes down, and you just hear "get up."
Yeah.
And but yeah, he's definitely Ethan Cheslett.
Town Ted has definitely got to go to James Brophy. We've spoken about him before. He's all over socials for Cambridge United as being the cheeky chappy. He'll always be playing the pranks on the other players, and he's good. He's fast, and he's very kind of tricky. And yeah, if he goes down in the box, he'll let you know about it. So I reckon he's the one that will try and win a pen. If we're 4-0 down in the 90th minute, you'll see James Brophy doing theatrics in the box.
I don't think referees will watch this, but whoever's our referee on Saturday, listen to this and don't let him con you, referee. Don't let that Brophy con you. Get a grip of it. Get him booked. Give him some of that if he starts with his antics. Anyway, I'm all right now. I'm back.
Our tumble down Ted, right. So, I think there's only one person that people talk about a lot about our tumble down Ted. Although you might think otherwise, obviously. But that probably would be Paul Mullin. Obviously, if he plays... although having said this, we have this from a penalty point of view. We've not had penalties in about 36 games or something. But obviously they can go down anywhere, can't they? So yeah, I would have to say that away fans certainly seem to think our tumble down Ted is Paul Mullin.
That's a great question. Who's our tumble down Ted? I mean, getting to the box is a good thing at the moment if we can get near it in the first place. So that's good. Probably now he's back. Maybe Sam Hoskins might go down a little bit too easily. Maybe. Sometimes I don't think we've got anyone who dives as such. We haven't got any. Well, we used to have Charlie Good, who used to do it all the time at the other end. Maybe if you get to the box, I don't think anyone can get Tom Eaves on the floor. The defenders will just fall off him. So maybe Sam Hoskins, but no one really kind of blatantly, I don't think, at the moment, but we'll see.
Really good question. It would have been.
Don't encourage him, Russ. Don't encourage him.
No, it's a good question because it's hard to answer. I mean, even Louis Barry, because he was twinkle toes, he didn't really go down in the box. We don't really have anybody that we see as like really drops in the box. Kyle Wootton is probably a bit like how you've described Sam Cosgrove. He spends 70 minutes in a headlock. grappling defender, so he's likely to go down. Don't know, it's a tough one. Let's say Jack Diamond is probably the one that is likely to go down if he gets into the box, because again he's a twinkle toes as well.
very, very easy. This this is Jordan Hugill. Now Jordan Hugill was a great player. He played in the Premier League for West Ham. He went for millions and millions. But if there's a strong breeze at New York Stadium, he might struggle, to be honest with you.
I think it's going to be windy as well.
No, exactly. He's one of those frustrating players because he's good. He's a good player. He's got everything he needs, but it's obvious he's played at a really high level because he's just trying to win those horrible fouls that Premier League players get and everything like that. So, yeah, good old Jordan.
Surprised me a bit because I'd have thought you'd have said Malik Wilkes because we were used to Malik going down like a good one.
Okay. No, he's not so bad. Wilkes is one of his strengths is that he's really robust at the minute in terms of staying up. So he's
a good player, Matt. I'm not being horrible about him. I've told you I want him to do well, but not on Saturday.
One. I would probably say under Nigel Clough, we don't have too many, or we don't have one specific person because Nigel Clough hates it. He goes absolutely mentally. His mantra is, if you can get a shot away, get a shot away. Don't be going down, without no reason. If you get contact, then fair enough, go down. But if you can get a shot away, first and foremost, get a shot away. So it would only usually be the strikers. I would probably say Lee Gregory would have been the one most likely to. Will Evans will probably be the one at the moment. I think Caelan Vickers has probably got the potential to, but I think he likes to dance around on his feet a little bit too much. So if I had to say one person will be tumble down Ted, I'll say it's going to be Will Evans.
This season we haven't really seen one, which is quite scary. But
everybody says that, Craig. Don't give me that old pony. They all say that.
It's always the same. If there's one player that will go down, it'll probably be Water. He does he only have to touch his shoulder and he's on the floor, but we don't really see too much of it. We don't get close enough to the box to fall down. We try to score from outside it.
Oh dear! Well played. That's one of the best answers I've had. Oh dear, they'll love that.
We've only got one penalty this year, guys. And that was in the last game. 42 games in, we've got one penalty. So I don't think our tumbling in the box actually makes a difference whatsoever. If you want me to answer that question in a polite way, and obviously I'm remembering who I'm talking to here, the referees are rubbish, and
where's the rubbish at?
Not paid enough because, yeah. The referees are rubbish at our level. Let's leave it at that. Won't get into anything else.
We sold him to Wrexham, Sam Smith. That's why we got rid of him. But no, he's got so many times he's gone down in the box and it hasn't never got a penalty. So like now when any of the rest of the lads go down, it's kind of like, oh geez, well where's Sam Smith? Oh, he's not here. Oh, okay, well then we'll have to give a penalty. What do we do now? Like it's panic mode.